Well, hello everyone. Peace be with you. Brother Stan Leo here. Thanks for tuning into the channel. We're working on our Sportster 72 project here. And in this episode, what I'm doing is I'm going to show you how I'm painting the rear fender and the side covers. I had a couple of mishaps, but got through it. And let me know your thoughts and what we're doing. It's just a simple spray can job with Rust-Oleum rattle can spray paint job in the garage. And to be honest with you, the results were pretty good. I'm quite happy with how it turned out. So we'll get ahead and get started here. But first, let's do our scriptural reading for today. This is John 14:6, and Jesus said to them, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Okay, so she came in. I got my new fender here. I'm going to go ahead and take this bad boy out, and we're going to start sanding it down, getting it ready, getting it primed, paint it, and replace that old beat up fender that's on there. But looks pretty good. It's got it from Lowbrow Customs, but it comes through Drag Specialist, I guess is the company that they deal with. Made in Taiwan. But hey, as long as it works and fits and everything, it should be in good shape. So the fender comes with like a protective coating on it to stop it from rust, I guess, over time, shipping and whatnot. So I've been using this stuff here. It's called premium paint and epoxy remover, and it removes all kinds of stuff. Anyway, so I've been using that, waiting 15 minutes, and you can see it's starting to take some of the stuff off, a little at a time. And then what I'll do is, once I get it all off, I'll sand her down and start putting that primer on there. But let's give you an idea of what's going on. Let's see how we're coming along with this guy, but hopefully shouldn't take too long. The primer coat there'll be a couple of coats of that and a couple of coats of black, and then I'll put a couple of coats of the matte or mate, or however you want to pronounce that, clear coat on top of that. I'm also going to do the side covers. They're kind of beat up as well, so I'm going to go ahead and do those while I'm at it. So I was able to get the all this stuff off by stripping it and using steel wool, and I went ahead and primed it now with some Rust-Oleum, and I went ahead and did the side covers too, because they were getting pretty beat up. But what I'm using is this Rust-Oleum 2x cover. So we'll see how that turns out. I've seen pretty good reviews on it so far. Looks like it's going to be alright though. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a couple of coats of primer, and then we'll go ahead and put the black on there and finish it up with the what do you call it, the clear matte finish. But so far so good. Alright. Okay, so this Rust-Oleum primer, I don't know, it was supposed to dry like in 30 minutes or whatever, fast drying stuff. Well, I gotta tell you, this thing has been drying for the past 2 days. I've had it under heat lamps. Just tried sanding and it comes out like gum, like freaking not really, it doesn't seem like it dries correct. It's like it's always gummy. But I'll give it a little more time to see if it'll dry out. If not, I may end up having to use a different product. I don't know. Rust-Oleum, I don't know. Maybe good for backyard projects. I'm not sure it's going to work out for this, but I'm willing to give it a try. I've heard it's good things about it, so I'll keep you posted as we go here. But hopefully it'll dry up and get a good hard coat on here. So unfortunately the paint never did dry properly, and I ended up having to strip off all of the primer because it was like it just never cured, never got hard, it was always like a gooey kind of, just horrible. So I did call Rust-Oleum, and they said that they're going to give me a refund on this, but you know, it was just a pain in the neck trying to take all this work that I just went through and having to redo it all over again. But this is the stuff that I got. I highly recommend you do not get this. They said that there was no problem with the batch number or anything like that, or any other complaints, but I had a horrible experience with it, so I have to start all over again now with another primer. And they do have an auto grade, they say. It's auto grade Rust-Oleum and that's supposed to be a better stuff, so maybe I'll give that a shot next and see how that goes. One of these side covers first before I go and do the whole fender all over again. Anyway, that's where we're at, so we'll keep you posted and see where we get on the next portion of this project. Hopefully that'll go smooth and we won't have any more problems. Okay, so we've been able to get two coats of this on here now, of the black. What I did was I went and I got the other primer. It's called Sandable Primer. This is the Rust-Oleum Sandable Primer, and it does like a blackish color. But anyway, I did a couple of coats of that, and then I went ahead and I put 2 coats of the matte black on here. So we're getting there a little at a time. I've been sanding down between each coat with about 600. Last time I did 800 grit. And what I'll do is probably one more coat of this black on here. Hopefully I got enough paint to do that. And then I'll start the clear coat process on there. So there we have it. The paint job is complete now. Hopefully this turns out pretty good on the video here. I'm quite pleased with how it turned out coming out of a rattle can. It has a total of 4 coats actually of the base. So we had 2 coats of primer, and then I did 4 coats of the base flat black. And on top of that I put another 4 coats of clear mate, or matte, however you want to call it. That's let me just show you the can here. This is the matte clear that I put on top of it. Okay, so it's 4 coats of this on top of the 4 coats of black. And I'll tell you, is it a professional job? Well, you know, you can't expect much out of a rattle can, but I am very happy with how it turned out. Certainly saved me a lot of money from having to have it professionally done, but I mean, it'll do for this project. You know, it'll look good once I get it on. Next piece now is going to be taking the old fender off and putting this new fender on. That's going to be a bit of a project, so stay tuned, and that's what we're going to be doing next. Thank you all for watching, and if you're liking what you're seeing, do a like and subscribe here on the channel as we continue to make modifications to this Sportster, and we will be seeing you on our next one. Thanks a lot for checking us out here. God bless.